And they'll run with LT to begin the drive. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Well, add that play to his resume reel because he went to the Pro Bowl last year. That's how you go to the Pro Bowl. You make plays like that, big-time penetration, and throw people for losses.
To throw is Young. To throw on second down. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets them a new set of downs. Now Tomlinson on 1st and 10. And he's got it across midfield and down to about the 47-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Young now, looking to throw on second down. And an alley to run. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. In motion comes the tight end left. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be stopped dead in his tracks. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Two minutes remain in a scoreless first half. Back to Denver right after this. Looking to throw on second down. Young eluding the pressure right. And his throw is incomplete. Dez Bryant, the intended receiver. And now it's third down.
Well, one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. Back to the running game. It's Tomlinson. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. They run with LT and able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. And now the Broncos will burn another timeout here. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. The Cowboys on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Now Young off the bootleg. He finds his man, Baldwin, and he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I don't care how many times you tell the story, it never loses its luster for me. Doug Baldwin, undrafted out of Stanford, and plays like a #1 receiver should in the NFL. I don't care how you cover him. I don't care that his size isn't great. He's the one that typically comes up with the football.
Absolutely. His roots go all the way back to Gulf Breeze, Florida, where he's from, right on the water near Pensacola, and then, of course, to Stanford, and, boy, he's been good. Again, it'll be Tomlinson. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory. There are certain drives in the game where anything less than a touchdown that caps it feels like an absolute disappointment. This is one of those drives.
And Zerline's kick is good. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. So they kick it through to take the lead. There is a little bit of time left, though, here in the 2nd quarter.
And while they're concerned about not giving up a big return or giving up points themselves going into the half, how good do they feel, though, putting points on the board themselves right near the end of the first half?
Now the Broncos offense, they get set to head back onto the field. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys.
That's caught inside the 20. A big play there just before halftime. And even 60 yards. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this 3rd quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. To throw is Newton. Going for the deep ball. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up 3rd.
Credit the secondary and credit the defensive game plan. They've been in his hip pocket all game long. They understood coming in that he was a big-time receiver.
And defensively going with a dime set. 6 DBs on 3rd and 4. They'll run it now out of the gun. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. They're going for it with the option right. Going absolutely nowhere. He'll wind up losing a yard or 2. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. Young on 1st and 10. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. 30. The 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one, that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position.
And he's going to lose a yard or two, taken down behind the line. The Stork, Hall of Famer Ted Hendricks, in there to drop him for a loss on the play. So the D gets the sack on first, and now it brings up second down. Looking to throw. Young. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Calais Campbell in there to drop him, and sacks on first and second downs are going to lead to a third and long. The Cowboys on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 16. Here's Young. From the gun, he'll throw. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Defensive end gets in there that time. They were in a 4-3. What's the responsibility of the ends versus the tackles there, Charles?
Well, most of the time when you talk about the ends, they're your pass rushers. They're the guys that you turn loose to try and get to the guy who's going to throw the football. The tackles, usually more of the run-stuffing variety. But the way this game is advanced, you're wanting a little bit of everything out of all of your guys. But let's just go ahead and break it down and make it simple. The guy who's the right defensive end versus a right-handed quarterback, that's the blind side. He's going after the quarterback. He's going to put him on the ground.
On 1st and 10, Newton drops this off to Tomlinson, complete. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that'll make it a second down. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Give him 4 yards as he does it himself, and it's a first down. So the offense has it 1st and 10.
Come on now. 20.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Now Cam, option left. And a short gain down to about the 33. He'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a third down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a...
Welcome back now to Denver. It's Bronco football, and they also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Out of the gun, Newton. And he finds his target. It's sharp. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down. Now a first down throw for Newton. And it's caught. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Julio Jones, a 22-yard touchdown grab, and the Broncos will add on to their lead.
So the quarterback drops to throw, looks over, and boom, a guy that wide open, he has to be thinking, wait a minute, this is some kind of a dream. This is too easy.
Yeah, a great dream. One you don't want to wake up from. But for the defense, almost feels like there was a bust in coverage.
Now Zerline on to add the extra point. And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. That's going to set them back 5 yards. Zerline now for the PAT. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. Zerline out now to kick this one away. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Well, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store. Shift together here from the D-line.
To throw is Young. To throw again. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. The Cowboys on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Young. And now another one thrown incomplete.
I don't know. He had to be pretty quick with his fingers to start and stop after the ball hit the ground. I'm giving him some credit.
Well, I'm thinking about the mental focus, you know?
Yeah.
The mental focus.
Yeah, that's true.
Got to stay with it.
That's true.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He completes it to Bryant. And he takes this one just shy of midfield all the way to the 49. It's a gain of 24 that time. And it'll be a Dallas first down. They go play action here on first down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
And on 2nd and 10 now.
Gone! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Huh? Gone! Back there in that Philly. Here we go. Detroit!
Play clock winding down. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Looking deep downfield. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off with great anticipation. And he will take it out to the 25-yard line. Brandon Gaud and Charles Davis ready for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a peek at some of the big players in today's game, and you're a big player in today's game as well. Let's get the party started. Greg Zuerlein now. He'll handle the honors to get us started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. And now the Ravens set to go on 1st and 10. Carry, it's Davis finding room at the 30, and he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there.
And that's something that's been lacking in Baltimore's running game the last few seasons, the ability to really hit on a big run.
Last year, their longest run was just 41 yards all season, 4 yards per carry near the bottom of the league. They go again with Davis. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the second and the third levels. You know, get to the linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Let's go!
They'll run with Davis. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Here comes the D swarming to the line.
Let's go!
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to look deep down the field. And the 3rd down pass falls incomplete.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. They're going to try and throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Gonzalez. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. 20 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be good for Baltimore first. Looking to throw. Going up top. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The 14-time Pro Bowler Tony Gonzalez, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. Moore, the man in motion. Now they'll run it on the toss. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
Count me as a little bit surprised by what we just saw there because this has been a pretty long drive, and normally you think that wears down a defense. In this case, looked like the offensive line let them down a little bit.
Yeah, allowed the penetration and the ability to stuff him for a loss. Now back to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
As my dad used to tell me all the time, when you're getting ready to play a big-time game, especially when you have one going into a dome setting, better strap it up tight because that crowd can really affect things.
Especially on third downs like the one we just saw there with the incompletion. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And the Ravens strike first at 3-zip. A little bit of a lower trajectory there on the deep kick, and it worked.
Had to do it because he had to drive it out low because of the length of the kick. Able to do that, got it above the defense and over the post.
Young now, throwing on first down. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Moss. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. They'll run it now out of the gun. And, oh, he is really laid out that time. Knocked flat on his back at the 44-yard line.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
Trying here for Bryant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Night Train Lane. And he returns it into enemy territory. Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to go for a big play. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to be marked down deep in Dallas territory. And that one results in 35 yards. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Buying time to his left. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Michael Vick, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think to themselves, was the coverage too good to allow him to run the football? I think you'd rather take your chances with him doing exactly that, and he beat him on that play all the way to the end zone.
The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Well, that play was doomed right from the start.
They just about ran into every defender on that one, didn't he? It felt like everyone got a piece of that tackle.
Here we go now.
Now Young to throw on second down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Moss. And he is hit pretty hard from the side as he's knocked down. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Sitting alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, as it is Cowboy football to begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And the ball is knocked out. But I believe a Cowboy was there to get it. He was, and Dallas will maintain possession.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. Almost like it's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
All right, here we go.
Young looking to throw on second down. Over the middle, Sharp's got it complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. And 15 yards there on the catch and run.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
Looking to throw. Young. He's got his man Sharp complete. A very solid gain of 27. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short.
Not an ideal spot to be on first down, but I love that the play caller did not immediately abandon the running game and say, okay, we've got to throw it in order to pick it up. Stayed with the run, was rewarded with a big-time pickup. Now they're in 2nd and manageable.
Again, it's Tomlinson. Just a gain of a yard, but it's going to set him up with a 1st and goal. The pigskin on the 7-yard line now. It's 1st and goal. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to Arlington right after this timeout. They'll run it now out of the gun. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. To throw on second down. Young. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce back. Tremendous poise. Confidence never lost.
Zerline out now to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now here come the Ravens. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is a defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
On any running play this.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
And an alley to run. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Young. Throw left side complete. That's Moss. And before they can run this third down play, we're going to get a timeout, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
No. Check. Patriot. Here we go.
Here's Young off the bootleg. He hits Baldwin right side. And he is knocked down from the side at the 9-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Hurry up. Here we go.
Looking to throw. Young. Escaping the pressure right. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And Zerline's kick is good. And apparently that's all, Larry. So much for the halftime report. We'll see in the postgame. We're ready to get to the third quarter. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Out come the Cowboys now as he'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up.
Leopard. No. Check. Patriot.
To throw is Young on first down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The intended target, Doug Baldwin. And that'll bring up second down. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it. And in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Defense in a good spot. Let's see how the offense responds with a 2nd and 13 now.
Let's go.
Now a handoff, running off tackle right. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. He'll look to throw. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Hurry up, here we go.
Young now to throw on second down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. Give him 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up a third down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
Let's go.
On the counter, it's Tomlinson. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Now Young looking to throw on second down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Moss. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down. Young on 3rd and 2. Throw left side complete. That's Moss. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and they picked up a first down for them, too.
Set. Green 39. Green 39.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Back now in Arlington. Knotted up here at 10. That's our score as we begin quarter number 4. Here we go with 2nd and 7.
Let's go.
Now Tomlinson on the handoff. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
And this seemingly endless drive continues.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And down inside the 15 he goes. 11 more on that one and another first down.
For so many years, I was convinced it was a myth, you know, because you always hear about the smaller running back. Oh, he gets lost, you can't find him, and sometimes that's part of his genius. But it's true. You get behind big offensive linemen, the defensive line guys trying to find him, trying to peek around people to see him, and he gets lost. But this guy gets lost in a good way for his offense, picking up big yardage.
And the offense can string something together, but they'll need to do it quickly here to try to get points on the board and win this game. This is Tomlinson. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. This is turning into a bit of a death march here, the 13th play of this drive.
Here we go now.
On 3rd down, LaDainian Tomlinson. And he's not even going to get back to the line of scrimmage. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. And Zerline's kick is good. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Now then, it's a big kick right there to give them the lead in the fourth. But, Charles, there is still time left for a final drive.
Brandon, you know they would have liked to take the clock down just a little bit further, at least under a minute or so, but this was not over yet, especially since they just need a field goal.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And he'll get this one up to the 26. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. The Ravens moving quickly here as the clock runs. And the trend continues here in the fourth like it was in the first, second, and third. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. The bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they keep handing it to him.
Back to throw. It's caught. Jones. And he is leveled. Knocked down hard near the 48-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. He'll look to throw. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. DeMarcus Ware in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Back to throw, and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Well, when this drive began, the offense only needed a field goal, but the defense ramped up the pressure, and after back-to-back sacks, they're feeling confident they might keep them off the board.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
Let's go.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Moore. But he will not get a...
Broadcast, include microphone áudio e não do click share. Deixa eu ver, cara. Ah, eu acho que tem aqui, ó, vamos ver aqui, ó. Pera aí. Do coisa. Então, O que eu tenho que fazer é o seguinte, eu tenho que pegar e lá no... eu tenho que ir lá no...
Charles and I
daqui não
settled
dá pra
here
fazer
in the
agora.
booth. This should be a fun one. Madden
Eu tenho que
Ultimate
diminuir
Team
o
matchup
volume
as you get a look
lá
at some
no
of the
opções,
stars here
entendeu?
of today's game. Let's get right to it.
Mas dá sim. Boa. Fica alta a transmissão do cara, né?
Greg Zuerlein now. He'll handle the honors to get us started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Tô de azul. Tô de azul.
The offense for the Cowboys getting set to go on 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down. Young throwing the out route incomplete. It's Moss. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Here's Young on 1st and 10. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. So they complete the pass, and now they face a 2nd down.
Daí eu vi o cara passando.
Back to throw. Young. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. Looking to throw. Young. Throw left side, complete to Sharp. That one goes for 24 yards.
There's a completion to the tight end, and I think that we're looking at something out of central casting, frankly.
Absolutely.
I mean,
size, the hands,
the speed. I mean, can flat out run. You put that whole package together, you light up the eyes of an offensive coordinator, don't you?
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And he had a nice play there from his free safety position to hold him to nothing.
And, Brandon, remember when the free safety was always back, away from the line of scrimmage?
That's changed.
But, has that changed in a big way? The way we see it now, they're almost mirrors between the free safety and the strong safety. One will be up, one will be back, or sometimes both will be in the same spot. On that play.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Olha essa jogada. Olha. O cara desistiu.
Ah, tá. Vai lá, vai lá, vai lá. Eu vou já dormir, né?
Conta, opa, conta. Olha lá, ó. Olha lá, tá vendo ali em cima, ali, ó? Ó. 30 mil moedas e vários packs ali, ó. Silver, um pack, tal. Tá vendo ali, ó? Eu tenho que conseguir 10 vitórias. Não, tem 25. Falta... Putz, eu não vi ali, cara. Mas assim, eu tenho tipo 12 jogos pra ganhar mais 4 partidas. Ô, você viu isso aqui, Gino? Ô, Gino, manda uma mensagem pra mim aí. Que eu vou te mandar um vídeo aqui. Esse, ó, esse número que eu tinha aqui, ó. Qual que é o teu número aí? Qual que é o número da tua mulher? Que eu tenho que deletar ela aqui, ó. Afinal, qual que é? Tá. Tô escutando. Tá, qual que é o teu número? 65? Tá, aham. Aham.
We are set, ready to rock for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup, and these guys on your screen ready to rock as well. Some of the stars of today's game, and speaking of the game, let's get right to it.
Você tem meu número aí ou não? Vê se chegou uma mensagem.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
9-2.
That's fielded in the end zone.
Não, faz assim, ó. Faz assim, ó. Pega o telefone da tua mulher. Eu mandei uma mensagem pra ela, pensando que era você. E lá você pega o meu número e manda pra mim. Vou colocar você aqui. Não. Dá um pau nesse. Não.
And the offense readies for a first down and 10. Time running out here on the play clock. And the drive will start with a carry by LaDainian Tomlinson. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Lançando. Não, $60. R$180.
Back to throw. Young looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Moss. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Now it's Tomlinson, and that time he's smothered as he's wrestled down right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. Looking to throw. Young. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Give him 8 on the gain there, and that leads to a Dallas first down.
A defesa dele é cover.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. It's a big play for the Cowboys on 3rd. 54 yards on the ground. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. Back to throw.
Ai, caceta, cara do céu. Eu sou muito bom. Não, só olha.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
And not great starting field position here for the offense. The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it. A gain of 12, a big first down to get away from the end zone. So it'll be first down here after the run. Now a play fake here on first down. And it pops through. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them.
Não,
tem que fazer assim.
Tem que colocar lá mais 469. 469.
Second down, Johnson. And a nice run to get this up over the 20-yard line. Pretty good running there, 9 yards. Sets up a 3rd and 1.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge. And that's probably exactly what he's telling him in the huddle right now.
8-19.
So following the run, we'll see what they do here on 3rd down.
19.
They'll set up to throw. Being chased out left. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it. And that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. They'll try and throw for it here. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs. And they'll start this drive with very good field position.
Você voltou para ir para a igreja, né, Gino? Tamanho da Assembleia de Deus.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll at least get him inside the red zone here, down to about the 19.
Cara, esse cara
3 yards
só
on the pickup
joga
there,
essa
and it'll be second
dessa
down.
defesa, cara.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
To throw is Young. To throw on second down. His throw caught right around the 6. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
Não, cara.
It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. And the offense inside the 5 here at the 4. It's 1st and goal.
Eu tenho esse boné da época dele, entendeu?
Here's Tomlinson, and he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. Looking at this now, you got a couple more cracks here this close. Sneak it?
I don't think you even go into a huddle. Just line up, snap it, and fall in behind those guys into the end zone.
Second and goal as the offense looks to try to punch it in. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal.
Cara, eu chego na endzone, eu não sei o que fazer, cara. Eu joguei uma jogada chama
Sitting alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, as it is Cowboy football to begin quarter number 2. And they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving.
Não sei o que fazer, cara. chutar field goal. Pô, não, cara. Aqui, cara, os caras crescem, cara. É igual pênalti. Ai, vai. Ah, meu Deus do céu, cara.
He needed 3, he got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard.
Vou arriscar. Eu vou arriscar no meio. Não, vambora, vai.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Tomlinson. And not only will he not get in, he's going to lose yardage. They stuff him back at the 4. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And the Bengals are going to get the football back. And tough starting field position here. They begin the drive with Johnson. And not much there as he gets it up to about the 5-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage.
Here we go.
They go to Johnson again.
Para, filho. Ai.
He'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a first.
Here we go. Brand 38. Brand 38.
They drop to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Brian Urlacher. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Let's go.
Young now, throwing on first down. That is caught at the 7. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Des Bryant, 29 yards. And the Cowboys are in for 6.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Zerline out now to kick this one away.
Olha só assim.
And out now, here come the Bengals.
Não tem nego retardado assim. Olha só assim. Acho que o som aí, gente.
Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
When we did DeMarcus Ware's games in Dallas, didn't we spend most of the time talking about him rushing the passer?
We did, and how about now?
Oh, boy, he's expanded his game in a big way. Really does a great job in the run game now, using his length, using his leverage to hold the point of attack and make plays as we just saw there.
On play action, they'll throw. He sets to fire deep. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deion Sanders. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. 1:59 to go in the first half. We're back to Arlington right after this timeout.
Droga, assistiu o vídeo aí, não? Mandei ou não? Abaixa o som.
The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Os caras chegaram na Rússia ensinando a loirinha de falar.
First down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. Now Young looking to throw on 2nd down. Over the middle, complete. It's Moss. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. Tomlinson, and he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Well, forget about finding a lane there. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Probably fortunate he was able to hold on to the football.
Hurry up, here we go.
Running right, this is Tomlinson. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. The last 2 plays, each lose a yard. They'll try to move forward here on 3rd and 12. Young operating from the gun. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Moss. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And Zerline's kick is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So a good snap, good hold, and that one's right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit him, Brandon.
After the made field goal, Zerline back out there now to send this one away. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you've got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
And a great spot to start this drive from here.
Now let's go.
Here's Young on 1st down. Throw left side complete. It's Moss. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Young. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. As they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. The Cowboys on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 11. Looking to throw. Young. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. Made his first. This now from 46 yards away.
Falar, negão. Pô, de novo, vamos falar contigo.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2
Amanhã, Ginoga, se você não torcer pro Brasil, vá tomar banho, gente. Uma vergonha na sua cara, gente. Cara, eu não sei ainda, cara. Acho que eu vou pra igreja amanhã cedo. Entendeu? E aí eu vou Pô, tem que achar
The
um
Bengal
lugar aí, né,
offense
meu?
now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out.
Fez deep fluido agora aqui. Violento. Foi pra lá, pra cá e acabou fundo.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Screen play, Johnson. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and
Porque o
it's
moleque
second
tem
down.
3 anos, né?
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The
E
blocking,
ele fica com
the
a
timing
tamanho
of
ou
the
ele tá em
pass to the
escolinha,
runner,
Jimmy?
everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. DeMarcus Ware coming in from that outside linebacker
Agora
spot to
é
bury him
2
for a
horas menos,
loss of
meia-noite e
7.
29. Boa tarde.
And the defense will try and pin their ears back and get pressure again here after the sack. It's third down. He'll look to throw. He's going to air one out. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Deion Sanders, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. Thought they had something going there to break that goose egg here in the second half, but to no avail.
Hope was alive until that interception.
Você viu,
What
cara?
a terrific
Retardado.
play, taking the ball away after it
Sei
looked
lá na
like they were
Rússia,
starting
tá?
a drive.
And now that shutout still
Aí os caras
standing.
chegaram pra
You know, that's something those
vou
defensive
dar uma
guys hold a lot of pride on, too.
No doubt about it. They're excited about where they are in this game.
And nowhere really to go there. They'll take this up just shy of midfield.
Aham.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right
meu.
now.
Os caras são vagabundos demais, né, bicho?
To throw is Young. To throw on second down. Thrown over the middle, and it's incomplete. 6-time Pro Bowler Randy Moss, the intended receiver. Third down here.
Não,
Well,
faz
sometimes you just have to take things into your own hands, don't you? I mean,
Os
the
caras
offense
são
is really
foda.
struggling in this game.
Daquilo, né, meu?
They're the ones keeping things going. They have to continue to play at that level.
All right, here we go.
Young now to throw on third down. And he finds his target. It's sharp. An excellent pickup at 30.
Ele tá botando individual, cara. É. Beleza, ganhei mais uma. Ô, bicho. Bom falar contigo, Ginoga. Abração, negão. Até amanhã, abraço.